Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're watching another 1v1 tournament replay video thingy in Steel Division 2, and today we're looking at Sir Daniel versus Luna. Now this is going to be a good one because I actually really enjoy watching these games and commentating, and this time I have no clue who's going to win, which makes it extra interesting. Now Daniel is playing as the first division, the French division, and we have Luna playing as the 5th Cavalry. Now in terms of income, Daniel's playing as balanced, so we'll actually turn it around like this, and Luna is playing as Maverick. So Maverick basically means you get a lot of income in A and B, but you're basically a poor dude in phase C, whereas balanced is basically just a gradual increase. So let's just speed things up here before we're stuck in this zone for the next 10 minutes. And we'll go over the unit composition and yeah, per usual, enjoy this very cool fight. Now this is a best out of 3 scenario or situation again, so we're gonna actually see these guys play quite often. Now let's quickly go over the unit composition here. So we have some infantry, 37mm and BIMP units being used by Daniel, and really quite a lot of infantry being moved into the middle. We got some 30 cals as well, and a 57mm AT, and it seems like he's playing quite aggressively in this sector. So he's really pushing for this front town here. Now whereas in the north he's playing quite defensive with the 105s and the 30 cals. Now Luna is going with, since he's motorized, he's going with quite a lot of different types of infantry. So he has a machine gun infantry, he has some Janissaries, he has some AT infantry, some recon units, and even has a Hotchkiss 25mm AA gun, which is quite surprising to see. And he is definitely trying to push early in the middle. And in the south, we have a bunch of 47mm AT gun being used. That thing looks tiny. Some AT infantry and a bunch of Rocioris. I have no idea exactly what these units are, but we will look at them the moment they unload. And also a bunch of recon units together with Pioneers and Janissaries. So let's get to it. We'll turn on all of that and this as well, and have ourselves a ton of fun. Let's see how this goes. This map is definitely underplayed in my opinion. It's really cool. Like, you could do some cool amphibious assaults here. You can have some forest fights in the south. There's some cool open regions where you can have a tank fight, you name it. And I think we're about to have a big fight in this forest here. Got a recon plane coming in, but immediately getting wrecked by the M8s. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why this looks ass like this, so let me just... there we go. Excuse the interruption. Got the sniper team going ham on the 30s. I think all my settings got reset for some reason, but it seems like it's okay. Man, really good positioning of units here. Sir Daniel's with his recon units and Luna with his sniper. All in all, really well played beginning. And they kind of mirrored each other here with the units. Another recon plane coming in. The M8s with the 50 cals having no problem taking that out. Now we're about to see some Pioneer units. Wildcat Mark V being called in, but getting absolutely smacked by the BF-109. That is sad. So the BIMPs have 3 Thompsons. They have 8 P-17s. They have 2 Brens and bazookas. Okay. Quite a strong unit to have. The sheer amount of Pioneers, on the other hand, though, does force Sir Daniels to fall back for a moment. The sniper team over there, with its 1,000-meter range, barely has enough range to shoot into the town there. Oh my god. I did not expect this guy to do that much damage. Now with that little building complex area is completely open for Luna. That was a really well positioned bombing run. BF-109 comes in to keep the air under control. Now, I don't say this often, but this is a really good opening push. Finally, we see some AA action here. Another heavy bombing run. Surprisingly, really good bombs on these recon units. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Definitely a good choice to fall back here. Now, right now, Luna is at 14 points versus Sir Daniels' 10. There's one that is basically really easily taken. And the only point that Luna really has a good strong position at is this here northern point. This one can easily be taken back. P-47 coming in with some bombs. Demolishing this Grenadier unit. And it opens the way for his mosquitoes to push up. That's how you pronounce it, right? Mosquitoes? Macassars? Please don't hate me in the comment section, guys. Now we do see some armor coming in. Some stewards. I wouldn't really call it armor, but at some point in time, I think one of them killed a panther when I played it like really early on. Now Daniels finally moved back into the town, putting it to 13 versus 11. But Luna is definitely not giving up. P-47 comes in, dropping bombs on the 45mm. And taking that out, no problem. Now the sheer amount of 30 cals here is just insane. Now the question is, will Daniels be able to hold off this fresh attack? Now the 105 is definitely giving some really nice fire support. But that didn't quite last long, did it? Wildcat Mark 5 being called in. But somehow, Daniel balanced the conquest points. He took back this sector with a 30 cal. Well played. The thing is though, you need to remember that the longer this game lasts, the better for Daniels. Because Luna is basically peaking right now in terms of income. But as soon as phase C hits, it's done. There's a lot of expensive units being used, such as Pioneeries and Roshoris that are all 25 points. It does definitely feel like Daniels is trying to make the most of every single unit due to his relatively low income. Wildcat being used to take over or take out that AT gun didn't quite work. The BF-19 is hot on his tails. And it will actually catch up to him. And that's a yikes. That's a big yikes right there. Wow, that thing is really accurate. I think if he had another 40mm, oh, speaking of devil, he would have taken out that airplane. Now Luna is pushing up into the flank here, capturing this conquest point and pushing Daniels' units way back out of the town. It does not look good. Now just as I'm looking at these units, he decides to move over the water. And this is something that I just don't see enough people do. Which is amphibious pushes. But Luna is ready for that and moves up this AB Hork. So definitely well played by Luna there. Or is it? 37mm spots the Hork and takes it out. That might have been Daniels' play all along. Oh my god, Daniel's a genius, dude. That was a 5-hat strategy right there. Now let's see what happens. We have a fresh attempt by Daniel. Well, it does look like he's using it to set up a defensive position instead, which is smart. I would also play the long game if I were to have these incomes. Got a off map coming in. 100% going to be used on the town. Yep. That should give Daniels the cue to get the hell out. Oh no, instead he's moving more units into it. Together with the artillery, we see a fresh push from Luna. Definitely the way it should be. Now that is painful. Now it's still 13-11. I think Daniel is holding out really well, considering. 37mm here cannot fire back because it just simply does not have high explosives. But the mortars saved the day. Another off map coming in. Hitting the... oh no. Hitting the mortars. That is just evil. Well, the BF-109 definitely saved that off map unit. If one of these guys, if both of them survive, I'll be very surprised. Yeah, there's no way this plane is making out, right? Yep. Yep, there it goes. Man, off map is insane. And that was only the 152mm, which is quite surprising. Now Luna is now at 14 conquest points. He or she has definitely reinforced this position. With AT guns, we have sniper teams, anti-tank infantry, a lot of AA. Like, look at the amount of AA. We got a 25mm here. We got 3 of these. That's very impressive. You don't really see that often. Oh, we might see something happening here, though. 14 minutes have elapsed. Daniels is definitely closing in on the amount of points. There comes another off map. That's so painful. 2 of these 50 cals. Just completely wasted. Here we go. We got a lot of these chokes. And they're more for close range. They got 6 10s, 3 M1s. They do have a LMG, but they got the Willy Petes. Definitely good against infantry fights. Or in infantry fights. 50 cal just wrecking this command unit. But about to be wrecked by some off map. Oh, if they survive, that'll be a really big win for Daniel. Oof. Well, one of them made it. Not too bad. The 1 of 5 still going strong over here. But Luna somehow actually took over the southern flank, which I did not expect. With a bunch of Blight Grenadiers and Rocioris. Now the Blight Grenadiers obviously super strong at close range. 8 of these STG-44s, 3 rifles and an MG-42. It's just nuts. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. .45mm taken out by the M3 or the M4. I'm not quite sure which one did it. Another off map, but it got stunned. Not quite sure if Luna actually forgot to use it because he was definitely close enough. More pioneers being called in for the forests. About to see some Willy Pete Molotov cocktail versus pioneer action. But oh my god, the amount of Blight Grenadiers. I don't know, it looks like Luna has this one. Legionaries being spawned in to take back the southern flank, which will put it back to 13-11. And if somehow Daniel manages to take back the town, that'll even it out again. Nicely done with the 50 cals on it. Might want to unload it quick though. Come on. There we go. And there goes all 3 of these units. Very nicely done. One thing I'm liking about these guys' gameplay is the combined arms. Like both of these players have pretty much everything you need. We have AA, we have AT, snipers, anti-infantry, we got artillery, leaders, commanders even, which you really don't see in this game. So it's really refreshing. Also the amount of 50 cals. It's nuts. Yeah, there's not much you can do against this except for maybe off map or straight up bombing it. Now it does look like Daniels is not really focusing too much here, but instead is trying to push them out of this sector. There is a flag here, but I don't think it's economically viable to take this. It's super close to the spawn and, you know, they can easily just push through here and cut off this sector. Yeah, this is definitely not looking good. But then again, who knows? This could be Luna's last big push. That being said, the mother of all recon units is being called in. Let's see how this goes. Legionnaires with the TNTs. Come on, buddy, unload. Another off map. Not exactly hitting anything, so that's good. Oh, that's gonna be close. Did it throw it? Oh, it didn't. Yikes. That one did. Man, Daniels definitely has the upper hand now. Look at the amount of infantry he's spawning in. If he can only take this sector back, right here. Just right here. That's all he has to do. Very nice. Got the 75mm here just wrecking that M4. Really well positioned artillery, just stunned it right on time, I think. Nasty hit by the Stug 3. Will they take it out? Yep. Not a problem. Now in the south, Daniel still has a really good foothold. He has these 50 cals. There's just keeping this place covered and pinned down. There's just too much stuff here to really push it. I mean, same goes for the forest, but he kind of needs this. Got some M3s coming in. That would be perfect against these units. Oh, he's fallen back. Very interesting. Let's see what happens. The Roci is gone. The Blight Grenadiers are next, but they have those SDGs. So I'm not quite sure. He's gonna have to push through. Driver knocked out, really? There we go. Good kill. There goes another one. I mean, he's coming, kind of coming back there. Okay, what is that? Come on, Eugen. Bruh. What's that spaghetti? The spaghetti front line. Also, one thing, I know I keep saying or calling him Luna, because that is what the what it says in the the replay file. So I just went with it because that's also the name that is in the roster. Marauder came in and just carpet bombed the crap out of that. But look at the amount of units. One of the planes taken out really easily by the AA. ADM should go down as well, yep. There it goes. Now, there's 11 minutes left until Luna wins. Will Daniel be able to come back from this? Two Stug 3s being called in together with a recon unit. The TDs are moving up again as well. The 57mm is hitting it. But now it's out of range. Here we go, we got a big forced advance happening here. These flamethrowers could be a bit of a problem. Ooh, Panzerschrecks. .10 minutes left. This is a long fight. Daniels is not giving up though. Luckily for Daniels, the Stug missed his first shot. Very intense fight. Stug 3. Ooh, hits the M10. Bounced. Yikes. That is not good. 1 versus 2 with a TD 110. Not a good deal. And maybe together with the AT gun. Nope. Never mind. AT gun did retaliate. Very nice. Got 9 minutes left for Daniel to do something. Still have this Pioneer squad here. Come on. He's right there, dude. Oh my god. He missed him. I guess he could just surround him. Legionnaires with a TNT, definitely a good choice in the forest. Eight minutes. He has to take these 2 sectors. One of them is being contested. The town could be a bit rough because he does have some Stugs and some big guns in the back here. There we go, he took that sector. I was just about to say it would be good for him to move some units from this road instead as well. And maybe try to push into this forest. 75mm keeping these guys suppressed. We got some more infantry being rushed to the front line. Some more of these guys here. The problem is the 2 Stugs. 7 minutes left. There we go, mortars are being used. One thing that you could also do in this situation is to smoke off the town like this. Not in the front, but in the back. So that the enemy fire support can't help the enemy when you push into the town. There we go, we got mortars raining down on them. That's gonna definitely go to Luna easily. The Legionnaires, if they come in, they might do some damage. But we also have a lot of infantry in the back not doing anything. And that puts that sector back in Luna's hands with 6 minutes left. Come on, Daniel, you got this, man. Just make a big push for it. There we go, finally some artillery. We gotta get those mortars raining down on them. Very nice. Come on, push. Don't know where all these tanks are going. I mean, that's an interesting route to take. I guess he... Well, yeah, there has been a lot of AT here, so that's actually not a bad idea. Oh, we got a cluster bomber coming in and an off map. That is nasty. Cluster did not drop. And that's the end of those planes. I think. Ah, both survived. That's kind of disgusting. Well, I hope Daniel definitely charges the infantry out of the forest. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. We got some M10A1s coming up to try to secure the town. Now keep driving, Daniel. Come on. Four minutes, my dude. Yeah, he's so close. It's literally just a sniper team holding it. Oh my god, no. Why would you push there? Three minutes 20. Finally seeing some smoke. I don't know what this tank is doing here. Actually, did he lose two of these? He lost it to something. There you go, he took it back. Okay. Now we're talking. So it is now 12 to 12. 35 minutes have elapsed. There is no time limit, so someone has to go. Last man standing. Huge push by Daniels here in the south. Now I think the only way for Daniel to win is for Luna to just quit. Because I don't think he would have enough units to actually push all the way back. But who knows. Another off map being used on the town. Again, I really dislike off map. Especially if it just disappears like this. Yeah, that's bad. Well, then again, Daniels might be able to take over this sector. Stuck threes. Yep, they're just gonna charge in. We do have a Char M4 over here. Oh, that's bad. That's really not good. Daniel needs to make some moves. That puts it back in Luna's hands. 3 minutes left. Come on, Daniel, you got this, man. That's one. Come on, you can do it. Second one taken out, very nice. This guy is the MVP right here. gotta move him back though. There it is. Dude, what a comeback. He just turned it around like that. And I think the main thing he did right was he didn't just send units to the front line one by one. He built up somewhere in a good position and then slowly moved back. Because what a lot of people do is they panic and they just, you know, infantry, click to the front line, and they just have a train of units that gets picked off by the enemy. It's just a complete waste of units. Now we got two Hellcat Mark IIs coming in to try to secure this position. There goes the Stug. It's basically the last unit on the southern flank. And that enables the M4A4 to move up. Cluster Bomber and another off map comes in. Wait, where'd it drop? Oh, there we go. That's a yikes. Ooh, the off map did not deploy. Okay. Very interesting. 40 minutes, man. This is a long match. Daniels is making another push with his tank destroyers. There's basically only one Stug. And there he goes. Wait, who? Daniels won. Yep, Luna left. Jeez, that was a really good fight. Definitely a really well played game by David. Luna pushed really good, but the income just kind of got to him. So here's the kill list. You guys can pause whenever you want. The Char definitely did a great job. Legionnaires, super good infantry in forests. And I just want to see, oh there it is, the double Stug kills. Here's the losses, the majority to the 75mm it seems, the off maps. And a bunch, yeah, really good infantry in Luna's division. 75mm did some work. But that was it guys, I hope seeing all these stats satisfies you. That was a really good game between Daniel and Luna. And I hope to see you guys back in round 2. So this is the best out of 3, so we got quite a lot of content coming your way. See you guys.